Dummies vs. Noobs Solo Masochist is one of the most painful challenges I have ever done. Every noob is now injected with every drug known to man, including the N-bomb, having near-perfect accuracy and dealing twice as much damage. So what class would be the best? Specialist is literally the best at everything. You want to sit around and do nothing like the engineer. Just spam rangers and they can kill everything for you. You want to blow up crowds like assault. The specialist artillery does it 10 times better. You want to move as fast as scout. The specialist has a cloaking device. Recon is just a terrible class. If you want to snipe, just buy a sniper.
Oh no.
There are a lot of maps, but there are only two that are good enough to constantly get to wave 7 and higher. The first one is City, being the second biggest map in the game. There are a lot of buildings to hide behind around the outsides, meaning you can't get quick scoped across the map by a prestige 10 level 1000 Call of Duty player. The second map is Archipelago. It is very open, which is great for snipers, but it's also great for snipers. In Wave 1, you are introduced to the Cloaker, who can drop kick you. On Wave 2, Shielders and Saboteurs spawn. So what is the solution to all three of these enemies? Just walk away. On Wave 3, there are one of three bosses that can spawn, the first being Tempest, who shoots lightning at you. Next is Fusilier, who shoots impact grenades at you. The last boss is Daedalus, a 60-year-old coal miner with very violent tendencies. He digs underground and appears right underneath you. If you happen to be standing still, you die. If you run away from him, he will do one of two moves: throw a rock at you with the stun range of a nuclear bomb, or do a ground slam, stunning you again, but also disabling your jetpack. On Wave 4, Grenadiers spawn. They are completely useless.
Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose.
On Wave 5, Heavy Gunners spawn. They do an insane amount of damage. Next is the Jetpacker. They fly up into the air and shoot an RPG at you. On Wave 6, Hermes can spawn.
Hermes, I want my helicopter and a helicopter. They could have lived the life of our dreams. We could have gotten a house.
Mods ban that guy and blow up his fucking house.
Anyways, the only way to damage him is by destroying his missiles that endlessly shoot at you. Its main gun fires at you from any range and does around 20 damage. Not to mention, on the map you're most likely playing on is City. Because of that, it will constantly jump up and down. Trying to hit the missiles is like trying to hit a bird with a stick with a jetpack, with the physics of Lethal Company. And it repairs its missiles 3 times, with each repair time being around 20 seconds. The other two bosses are Prometheus and Gaia, however both of them are easy. Now, as long as you have some decent luck, it should not be that hard, right? Wrong. On Wave 7, platforms spawn, making camping literally impossible. Tanks also spawn.
That's a tank!
Wave 8 is the first roadblock, sending every enemy after you. On Wave 9, the final 3 bosses spawn, the first being Sparta. He moves so fast you can barely hit him. The only way I've killed him alone is by cloaking and using a sentry gun and rangers to do all the damage. However, both the sentry and the rangers target the closest thing to them, so if a random infantry shows up, it's pretty much over. The next boss is Achille, an actual sniper that's hit scan. Trident is the last of the 3.
Michael, don't leave me here!
Wave 10 could use a bit of context. Every wave has 3 subwaves, with subwave 2 having the most amount of enemies in every wave. However, Wave 10 does something different. Every subwave now has a boss. What bosses? It's completely random, so you could get the 3 easiest bosses possible, or the complete opposite. Getting to Wave 10 takes about 40 minutes, and this is assuming you won't die in the process, forcing you to play perfectly. You didn't see the random invisible landmine while running for your life. Too bad. You now have to replay the whole game again. So is it really worth the effort? Well, that's up to you to decide. If you find banging your head against a brick wall entertaining, then go ahead. Besides, there's a good reason only 142 people have completed it. Until next time.